Hi, and welcome to the Yarn Habit Geek podcast. My name is Laura. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry as Yarn Habit Geek. There is also a Ravelry group for the podcast where you can find the show notes and take part in any of the upcoming cals or giveaways that I'm going to be doing next year. So yay for that! This is probably going to be a long episode because I've done so many. As I said, I've been kind of mentioned last week, I would be working on a lot of my whips, and I did. I do have 2 finished objects to show, and also, you may have noticed in last week's episode, different kind of title in which my Yarn Happy Geek podcast was not here. Well, it was here, it was just not my editing program last week wasn't working as well, so I gotta fix this week so it's back to its normal thing, so I'm able to do what I normally do on my editing for all my podcasts. I only use the editing on another system when the one I normally use is not working. But enough about my rambling about my editing from last week's episode. Let's get started with this week's episode, shall we? Alright, on to whips of the week. First up, we have the Sherlock scarf I've been working on. And this is now going to be a Christmas gift for next year because I have been working on a lot of commissions, so my Christmas gifts that I'm making are going to be for next year. And also, postal strike we had here in Canada was nuts. So if I was going to mail these out, it'd be difficult. So, didn't get much done, but I did get a couple rows in. And I am loving how this is looking in the camera. So hopefully I can get more done on this later on. But next up we have the Candy Witch fingerless gloves that I've got a whole lot of work on. And so I am now on the thumb gusset, so yay for that. So I'm hoping to have these done before the end of this year now, since we are in the final month of 2018. And I'm actually going to be incorporating these into next year's holiday outfit for Fan Days. Alright, and next up is my amigurumis that I've been working on. And first up is Freddy Krueger. I have to slow down on my amigurumis because I gotta pick up some more of my polyfill, which I will be picking up this weekend. So, he is basically half done. Yeah, he's basically half done. I just gotta make the other arm, the hat, and then stuff the legs and do the shoes. And next up is a piece for the Pennywise I am working on, which is the 90s Pennywise portrayed by Tim Curry. I am currently working on the yellow outfit. I'm working on the pants section right now, so hopefully I can get more done on Pennywise during the week. But I've been mostly focusing on all the Christmassy stuff. And the last amigurumi I have to show that I just started this week just because it's Christmas is the head I have in my work bin of stuff that still needs to be worked on over behind the camera, but I am working on Buddy the Elf. Pattern is by Crafty is Cool. But oh my god, let's face it, I just really wanted to work on the hat first. The hat part was the one I wanted to work on after the head I were finished. But enough of all that. I'm really talking. Let's continue on with something I haven't worked on in a while that I really want to finish before this year ends, because next year I am doing my box of socks. And so I have my chocolate pumpkin socks here, and I finished the heel. Well, and I'm now working on the leg section, so hopefully I can get more done on this. If I can finish this sock by next week's episode, I will be happy. But that is my chocolate pumpkin sock in the work. Heel is done. And I'm so happy. But if that sock's not set is not done by end of the year, I will work on it alongside the sock pattern I have decided to work on for the January month for my 2019 box of socks. Alright, next up, it's a new whip. It's a new whip that I did not show. Because I started this after the episode last week, and that is the 13th Doctor's scarf that was just released, or should I say the promo pics were just released, and somebody's already done a crocheted version, so I'm working on that. And thankfully, I have a good majority of the yarns already, so that is just the start of the 13th Doctor holiday scarf. I'm going to call it the holiday scarf because it's being worn it's not the Christmas special this year, but the New Year's special. Alright, so I've got two more whips, and that is these sweaters I have been working on, which is the Red Hood sweater. I just did a few rounds, but I am getting to the point where the second round of my targets is almost done. So now once I am done all the targets, I can start work on the top part. So probably I'm doing one more round of targets before I start the other section I have planned, which is that I'm following from the fan art that I showed, I forget in what episode. And now it's time for this to be brought back, because I've now got this down to 2 inches done on this. I'm hoping to work more on this during the holidays, or should I say probably sometime, probably on Tuesday when I do all the sweaters and tops. But I've got 2 inches done on the Advent Children Cloud Stripe top. So hopefully I can finish that by, it's probably going to be, hopefully get another inch in before the end of the year. And actually, that is it for whips of the week. Next up, finished objects. Alright, finished objects. I can't remember the last time I had a finished object on the podcast. Probably maybe a week or two. I cannot remember, but the first finished object I have to show is a part of an outfit that I made for Fan Days, and it's my Santa hat, which I was working on actually last week. I actually finished this last week too, after the podcast, but it's finished. It's finally finished, and it looked great with the outfit, in which you'll see at the end of this episode, which I'm doing the little clip show I took of all the pictures I taken. So for that, and the other finished object, fortunately, is not with me, as it went as I delivered it at Fan Days, but I did remember to take a picture of the completed project, which is Spider-Gwen, or as she's now being called, Ghost Spider. So that'll be shown right after I'm done talking for this clip. So, well, next up I have a stash. It's Stash Editions next after the Spider-Gwen and Ghost Spider pick. So. Alright, something I haven't done in a while as well. Stash Editions. And this week's, it's only one thing for my Stash Editions, and it was a gift, which is this amazing book, the 400 Knitting Stitches. This has actually been on my list of books I've been wanting to get. So, big thank you to Aaron for gifting me this book. It's so awesome. So I'm probably going to be doing some new patterns and putting some of the stitches in this book like sometime in the future. So yay! And since this is the only thing for Stash Editions, I'm going to go straight on into my ramblings, no cut in between. And so basically, it's now ramblings time. And obviously the only thing I have to ramble on about is Toronto Fan Days, which was just this past weekend and on Saturday, and it's a nice one-day con to get all your holiday geeky shopping done and see all the holiday or just come in cosplay or holiday themed cosplay. It is amazing. I always go. Of course, I've been going to that one-day December con, actually, before it was turned into Toronto Fan Days, when it was the one-day Toronto Anime Con for December, which a lot of us call DTAC. So, I've been going to that con since before it was called Fan Days, just like how I've been going to Fan Expo before it was called Expo. So, and that's all I'm gonna ramble on about for Toronto Fan Days. And also this weekend was the Uncle Neil Toy Mountain Show, which happened on Sunday at the Newfoundland, which is near Birchmount and Danforth. And I only have one picture for that, which I'm going to show. Probably first before the clip show, and that is going to be it for this week's episode. I will see you all next week. Till then, stay crafty, my friends.